If you are making mistakes, I want you to start saying, yes, I made a mistake. Because here's the thing, when we're out of our comfort zones, when we are getting into a new level of growth and trying new things in our businesses, we demand perfection from ourselves, and that is hogwash. It's never going to happen. You are going to make mistakes when you are leveling up and trying something new. Welcome to the Work Less, Play More podcast for busy entrepreneurs who are ready to ditch the hustle, stop burning out on busy work, and get back to having a life. My name is Lindsay Johnson, aka The Radical Connector, and I've spent the last 10 years teaching first-time entrepreneurs how to get customers and make money. Listen in as I chat with other hustle-recovering business owners as we share our top tips for, you guessed it, working less and playing more. Let's do this. Let's get real. Do you ever get hit with a massive case of self-doubt whenever you're leveling up in your business? I'm going to share with you 4 simple steps to be able to undo all that self-doubt and keep going in action in your business so you can hit those goals. My job today is to help you find ease and confidence when you step out of your comfort zone in your business. Are you ready? Step number 1 is to recognize your signs of self-doubt and understand that everybody's self-doubt shows up differently. For you, it could be something like Netflix and avoid. This is a really common one where we see people binge watch Netflix or get onto social media or do anything else, even clean the bathrooms, anything that they can do to avoid doing the work they have to do. Another thing might be something like comparison. Do you find yourself comparing the work that you're trying to do now to other people's, especially folks who've been doing it for a long time, and you're coming up short? You feel like you're not good enough, and so again, you're starting to avoid. Are you losing sleep at night? Does it continue to consume your thoughts? Are you getting negative self-talk happening? Perhaps everything feels urgent and life and death, and it has to be done right now. You might also find yourself stuck, feeling yourself at a loss for words and not sure how to get something out or do the thing you're trying to do. You might even find yourself becoming a little overly aggressive and egotistical and getting into that fake it till you make it mindset in order to push yourself into taking action. You might even be feeling overly emotional. Maybe you're feeling sad or frustrated or angry, and your emotions are just like at their high end, at their peak, because you are raw with that self-doubt and imposter syndrome right now. Whatever the signs are for you, the most important first step is to recognize that you are in a place of self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Step number 2 is to acknowledge what you're feeling. Listen, we cannot deal with what we will not acknowledge. And so it does no good to, as I said earlier, fake it till you make it, or just push on through or avoid the whole thing altogether. We can't get stuck in these signs or symptoms of this self-doubt. We need to dig a little deeper and acknowledge what we're feeling so we can address it. Are you feeling insecure, inadequate, confused, overwhelmed, frustrated, not good enough? What is it that's coming up for you? What are you feeling? See if you can dig a little deeper to what you're feeling. Sometimes when I ask somebody, how are you feeling? They might say things like, I feel like I should know this. Well, like you should know this isn't a feeling, but do you know what is? Inadequate. I feel inadequate, right? You might also say things like, I feel like there's too much on my plate. Okay, that's not a feeling, but you can say, I'm feeling overwhelmed. So see if you can recognize the symptom and recognize the self-talk and dig deeper into what the feeling is. Because when we get to that feeling, especially things like inadequacy, embarrassed, exposed, vulnerable, when we can get into those heavier feelings, it allows us to get the support that we need to be able to process and work through those feelings and to get back to work. Which leads us nicely into point number 3, and that is to get support. Who are your business besties that you turn to when you need someone to lift you up or talk something out? Where are the communities that you belong to that allow you the space to connect with others who are probably feeling and have experienced the same thing? That could be in a mastermind that you're a part of. It could literally be your entrepreneurial best friends that you pick up that phone and talk it out with them. Hopefully you've got some sort of really supportive community. And if you haven't yet, you definitely want to come join Rad Connectors. That's my free community community for new entrepreneurs. And trust me, when somebody posts in there a vulnerability or a frustration, people are quick to respond and say, it's not just you, I feel the same way. How can I support you? You can also turn to your own coaches or mentors, or if you're a part of some sort of paid group or paid program, same thing, utilize that community to be able to connect. This is something I see all the time in Irresistible Entrepreneurs Academy. We have people who generally, when they are new, I'm going to keep it real. When you join my programs, I'm going to push you out of your comfort zone. I'm going to get you to level up your thinking and your activities. And so a lot of times that triggers people into that imposter syndrome and into that self-doubt. But every time they are brave enough to post it in the group how they're feeling, they are always met with support and they always feel better. So think about that for yourself. Do you belong to any paid organizations or groups or communities where there are people who are going through the same things you're going through? Get in there and post about it. You will feel so much better after you release it. Get it out into the world and then get the support you need from the people who have been where you have been and can help talk you through it and really cheer you on, bolster you up. Which leads us right into step number 4, stay in action. Oh my goodness, friends, imposter syndrome, self-doubt, they are motivation killers. We cannot let them win. So remember steps 1, 2, 3. You want to recognize it, you want to acknowledge it, and you want to get the support. And once you're there, I want you to get back into action. Your confidence comes out of being in action, being in the magic of what you do. And so we need to get back into action to prove not only is that self-doubt gremlin totally wrong about you, but you need to prove yourself right to yourself that you can do it. In fact, that you are damn good at what you do. So number 4, get back into action and get in the magic of what you do. And by the way, if you are making mistakes, I want you to start saying, yes, I made a mistake. Because here's the thing, when we're out of our comfort zones, when we are getting into a new level of growth and trying new things in our businesses, we demand perfection from ourselves, and that is hogwash. It's never going to happen. You are going to make mistakes when you are leveling up and trying something new. What's important is that you learn from those mistakes and adjust and keep on going. So from today on, I want you to start embracing your mistakes. Every time you try something new and it doesn't go right, I want you to say, heck yeah. Heck yeah! Take the learning and keep on going, because mistakes are proof that you are coming out of your comfort zone and you are leveling up in your business. Until next time, friends, I will see you online. Happy connecting. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to learn more about joining my community for new entrepreneurs and influencers who want to ditch the busy work and discover how to work less and play more all the way to 6 figures and beyond, please visit theradicalconnector.com. Check out today's show notes for all the juicy resources we covered. If you loved what you've heard, subscribe and leave a review. Happy connecting. I will see you online.